a second here. Now, when I watched this a few times, watch how the camera changes. It's just there's a little bit of subtle camera movement that wasn't in the original VF. That's really cool. Now, as you see how it goes like a more lower, come like right there, the camera kind of angle changed a little bit. It's very subtle, but it's really cool. I thought that was nice. But you can tell a lot of the system mechanics still looks exactly how it is. So let me go back. So I thought this was cool. Like with how, man, if every stage was like this, can you imagine how crazy this if it was like more VF3 like, where the stages were all uneven? Can you imagine? I think that's possible now that when you think about the training stage. What happened if this stage was like a transitional stage where it starts off flat and then it becomes more like a VF3 stage? So I mean that's also possible. Like it's like a dynamic type stage where but it'd be cool. It'll be cool. Uneven planes are never a good idea. So our throws will whiff. Who knows? Maybe. Kind of weird where they're not grunting or any noises. No, that's normal. It's still early. That's why. I mean, how many months since they made the announcement? Since what, 8 months already? So it's still early. I'm just happy they had gameplay footage of this, but you can see a lot in here, man. So like when I look at it, so you got Sarah 6PP right there, right? So and then she does what 3P plus K, the move that goes under highs. And this is the flop launcher. So she does the flop launcher and then she does the beatdown move with the axe kick. So that this is like a bound right here. Now what's crazy about this bound is that it looks like it looks like they can tech roll out of the bounds now. You know, it looked like they can tech roll out of the bound, and then Akira does. It looked like he does back forward P plus K right here. So let me show you again. So yeah, he look like he does back forward P plus K. So he like good pushback. And then Sarah does for like maybe like a 6-6K kind of like Jackie's. Now no, but you can tell the system mechanics is still intact just from this gameplay. Like you can tell, it's like you know how they're trading turns. Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm -5 here. Oh, I'm -5 here. It's like, sorry, who knows? But just from a VF standpoint, from the gameplay, you could tell that the system mechanics are still there. So this was crazy. This was like the slow motion thing was definitely cool though. So I wonder what Akira did. Imagine that was the guard break. I wonder if that was the guard break right there or something, or maybe back forward P plus K. I'm thinking more maybe back forward P plus K. So and then oh that could have been backdash too. I wonder how that was. It's so crazy. So maybe that was backdash or like some type of sway back, you know. And then with punish, and then punch kick. Was that punch kick? Oh no, punch kick kick or something like that, like a mid high high or something. And then good crouch into shoulder. Saw that? So crouch into shoulder, shoulder ram. That's like Nataku right there. Or maybe it's plus on block because he's mashing. So he does maybe 4P. Yeah, it looks like maybe 4PP right there. So this cause a corkscrew knockdown or like a tornado knockdown. And then the tech roll is still in play. You can still see the tech roll there, which was cool. And then Akira does the 6-6P plus K, which was that hit throw move. That's the 6-6P plus K. And then it looked like a nice new string by Sarah, but this looks punishable. This looks punishable. It's like like whatever string that Sarah does. The but yeah, there's something that was really unique about. I mean, it could be Sarah, it could be Stella, but what's cool about it is like, remember how it looked like? I don't know, it was something like almost like some type of weird. I'll show you what I mean. Like there, right there. So that's a punish. This is a punish. You can tell because the way the way Sarah ended that knee right there. That's like what Shakira does his punish. That's probably Akira's PK punish right there into stance. Yep, yep, into his Tapero compost stance or whatever. And then this is the P plus K guard break. So I wonder, yeah, it does make it look like as if there might be some type of but this could have been like no, this is plus 15 guard break, like a critical stun, yes, you know. So and this could have been a throw. Who knows? I don't know what this could have been. It could have been a weird hit throw. It could be anything because yeah, at plus 15, you can get anything out of this. So this is like this one, this would have been dope. And then damn, oh that was a crumble. That was a crumble right there. That's what you call like a gut collapse or a vital point collapse. Right after this throw. So this throw right here, you can tell. Right when, yeah, that's dashing elbow. Fuck that. Let me go back here. Right into guard break throw, probably a throw attempt or hit throw, and she's still stunned. This has got to be something unique about it. So it's like a new element into the game. Maybe a body limb. Uh, you hit a body limb so many times, it's gonna take its toll. And in this case, it's a Sarah or Stella or Sarah's head at this point. And man, um, dashing elbow. Yeah, like limb damage. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Well, exactly. So super dashing elbow or dashing elbow right here, and this causes a gut collapse. This is common. There's a lot of collapses in VF, and this sets up the P plus K knockdown into like a blast back attack. So this is new. This is oh no, it's not. The animations is about the same, but in terms of it looked like they added something new here. Now, usually, usually when you tech roll, right? You know when you fast tech roll, when you fast tech roll, you can't do a rising kick like this. This is something that I noticed. Like that. So you know how like you tech roll? Oh, maybe she's still on the ground and she just did in place rising kick right there. But my point is that when I saw this animation of the rising kick, they I wonder if they revamped it or they kept it the same. Um, right there, because you don't. It looked like it was a very quick tech into a quick rising kick, really fast. You know, but you can only do one or the other in VF. Like if you do PK up PKG or down PKG, um, you couldn't just do a rising kick right there. After that. But if you stayed on the ground, you have to do a rising kick. You can decide to do a rising kick if you want. So that was something. I felt like that was something new right there. Maybe they did add something new to that element. Um, so that kick right there. It must be plus on block because oh no, it was hit. That's why it was hit. So it's maybe like plus 3, possibly. And then that's how that kick hit. And because Akira was trying to attack with something risky there. But what the heck was that? Let me see. So that was a stun. Or maybe that was a combo launcher. I wonder if that's what they did. They swapped out the combo launchers. Like the float launchers. They maybe they transitioned those out and then they just put them more into like a stun animation. So that's why you saw that, like right here, right after that kick, right? Sarah's gonna do like a stun. You can see like a yellow flash there. So it's like, yeah, it's like a launcher, but there's no juggles. Yeah, it's like you're not gonna float up in the air like you used to. But you do get stunned where it's more like the stuns where, let's say, Brad hits you with his death sight. You know, more like collapses. There's more collapses than float launchers. Like no more YOLOs, no more YOLO launch animations. I'm assuming like that. That's so right here into the kick, and then right there. So this, see, that was a stun. That was like a hit stun. So there's gonna be more hit stuns, um, elements to it. Else this wouldn't have hit. See, and then this was the kick, and then this gotta be like a throw right here, or something, or maybe not even maybe a throw, maybe a hit throw. Yeah, like exactly, Black Alert, like a gut stun to a head stun. You know, yeah. I wonder if that was like a catch throw right there. That was way too good. Right here, tech roll into like a catch throw or catch roll. I mean, unless they had zero frame throws. Unless they brought zero frame throws back and then you never see the hand animation that they're grabbing. You know what I mean? Because that just went right to it. You know, watch the tech roll, and it just went right to it. Maybe it is back, right? If zero frame throws back, Leife is gonna be fucking nasty. Leife is gonna be nasty. I can't. I'm already excited. I think they confirmed no arm animation on throws, right? So it could be zero frame throws. Cause look what Akira does. He looked like he's, yeah. If they brought if this turns out into a throw, exactly like this, and you don't see no hand animation, that's gotta be zero frame. That's the only thing I can think of. Like a zero frame throws back from Vanilla 5 was really good. I thought um I thought Akira whiffed a throw in this trailer later too, but her animation started while he was still teching. Yeah, so it could be that, or that could have been a catch throw. So it's so weird, or even a who knows? But it's so interestingly cool though. The tech roll is still the same. So yeah, you can see Akira guarding right there. So like, man, nice ass by Sarah. Sarah or Stella. So gets hit by the throw, tech rolls, block. What a nice block on this one. The dynamic blocking looks crazy. The cheeks are back. We really don't know, but we're all speculating. Yeah. So this must be like safe on block or something. Let me check. Oh, see right here. This was crazy. You can tell that the evade mechanic is still there, right? Damn, that swoosh sound, yo. That shit's it doesn't sound like like this is swoosh. Successful evade. One frame knee, Akira's one frame knee. Punishable from the side after that. What was that? Like a new PK maybe? I wonder. Yo, that fucking tooth. Yo, that is freaking nuts. Look at the pores. Damn. Dead. It's wild though. This is. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to this part right here. It worries me a bit. Stella evaded him and attacked, but it's definitely not a side attack. Yeah, yeah. It's like you could tell from the system mechanics still there, Tengu. You know, but it's hard. Yeah, I hope they still keep that side thing going. But I don't know about how they would do with the animation. First time I ever see a character get beat up like this, which is good. Poster boy getting too much. Poster boy getting too much love. I hope he gets his teeth back in the next round. Nah, his hat should be flying, man. That shit's like stuck like super glue. Hey, it's like how you gonna have his teeth fall out but not his hat? Come on, man. So just saying, just yo, what do you guys think if they had instant knockouts? Like when you play UFC Ultimate Fighter, um, in the UFC game, even in Fight Night, when you I used to love playing Fight Night, and sometimes you'll start off a match. You'll start off a match, and all of a sudden you do like a random kick or a punch, and then you instantly knock out your opponent. Yo, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't like it, but it gets a good laugh sometimes. When imagine you just jab it, you did a regular jab, and then you knock out your opponent, your instant round win. Like it's so RNG, you know. What happens if they add that element in there? It makes me wonder. That's like maybe they add that in there, but yeah, that was a counter hit too from the side. But imagine you lose a match that way. Like say you get a random instant knockout. But yeah, but still that was crazy. I don't expect any comeback mechanic. It looks from what I see there. Um, I felt like the VF system is in place. They didn't shy away from it. Um, I don't know, man. It's like you see successful evade, you see punish on the side, but you don't see like you know certain things there. But everything is there. You see Akira crouching on the lows, on the highs. So and the frame data, you look at the frame, you can see that they're taking turns. So Akira does this, and then Stella Sarah does the other moves. They follow up and stuff. So I mean the hit stuns is what's interesting though. It seems to go one stun after the next or something. Um, but overall, yeah, I fucking love it. I don't care what everyone else says like about the sound and all shit. It's still too early anyways. I'm not dishing. Reachman and Sega, they did an amazing job for bringing out this gameplay trailer. We want a gameplay trailer. We don't want no. We don't care about the music yet. We don't care about that stuff. We only care about the gameplay. We want to see that shit in action. We want to see how the system mechanics work. That's the shit that I wanted to see right here. I don't care about all that mumbo jumbo casual stuff. Like, yeah, that stuff is for the casual people. We don't care about that stuff. But we only care about all the system mechanics in place. And what I see here in just that breakdown from watching that is that we're in good hands, guys. We're in good hands. We're in good hands, though. Shoshinosho knows what's going to reveal Tokyo Game Show numbers. The actual hit sounds. It sounds great. It sounds great, man. It don't sound like old or anything like that. I don't really, to be honest, I don't even care about the hit sounds, man. Fuck the hit sounds. I don't care about that. I only care about like that, like how smooth it looks. You know, like you guys can either love your outdated stuff or you can love the new dated stuff. I don't care about that stuff. I just care about is the system mechanic stuff still in place, and I gotta say yes. You know, so like let's see how they're both taking turns because they know like that sway back punch right there, good fuzzy. Good fuzzy under the double kick right there. Shoulder ram into 4PP. Knockdown. Try to do a meaty right there probably with the 6-6P plus K. Right there. See, tech roll. Meaty. Oops. Guard break. That was guard break. Maybe guard break have a different animation. Maybe guard break have a different animation now. Oh, it like direct there was a guard break. All right, I'll show you. No, that's PK. That's PK punishable because she did the knee there, and then into the camp hold stance, and this is like guard break right here. So they must have done a new. It could have done a new stun animation right here for guard break. Because remember, guard break used to be like kind of like that, which they kind of blast back a little bit. So this gives Kira, you know, this has got to be a hit throw or a throw, man. That's all I can think of. It really looks amazing how maybe they just got rid of the throw motion. Like, oh, I'm gonna go for a throw, doing like this. Like forget it. Let's just transition. If you do a throw, it transitions to um a throw. Like, you don't just go for the hand motion. You're just going right for the start of the throw move. Um, I would be nice if they had throw escapes. I want to see how throw escapes look, but it's still regardless. That'll be next time. So that maybe a Tokyo Game Show. So this could have been like when he did this throw right here, or this probably this hit throw or throw attempt right there. That leaves Sarah stunned, Sarah Stella stunned, and that's probably like another like plus something advantage there. And then that's why that dashing elbow, man. What do you think about Stella flaking? I think they need to keep a work in progress claim for people. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt because this still is a work in progress. I mean, VF is at least a year away, a year and a half away. Who knows? I mean, so let Sega cook, man. Let Sega cook. It's only gonna make it look better. So the knockdown into a combo, like you can tell, is more focused on collapses. Crumbles and collapses here, which has always been a VF thing too. This is more focus on hit stun combos and less on you don't even see a single float combo. So the big thing is, I say, more focus on hit stun specific type combos, replacing the float combos. The one people kept complaining, like the casual players kept complaining that it's too floaty, right? They didn't like the floaty feel of float combos. So I could see where they're, and like the transition between animations really amazing though. Um, right there, that's that hit. That's the gut collapse there into P plus K knockdown. So now this is gotta be like exact tech roll into rising kick. So like I said, this is something that wasn't there in VF. Where if you do exact tech up or down, you do exact tech up or down. You can't do a rising kick after that. You have to do a rising kick only when you're on the ground. You roll up or down, then do rising kick. So I think this just looking at that part, I remember I mentioned in suggestions that maybe they can revamp the wake up game a little bit, and I think they took that note. I'm assuming they took that note into revamping more of the recovery mechanics of getting up, and giving us a bit more options there. So I wouldn't be. It's just pretty interesting because I made that one suggestion that maybe because meaties and they're tough sometimes. They're tough to deal with. Cause imagine how many times do you get up and you just feel like you just get overwhelmed. It's they do need to fix that. Um, so that might confirm what I expected it to be. So right there. That was an Abaria. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay, right there. Yep, that's a Abaria attempt. So you can tell if this was a rising kick right there, minus six, say for example, in the Taku. So that's what I'm talking about when the system mechanics are still there. VF system mechanics, meaning the rock paper scissors element is still there. Like right there, rising kick gets blocked. Boom. Right. Sarah Stella should be minus six or so. I'm only and in this case, look what it carried. So the throw animation is still there. Right there, see? Throw animation still there. So the hand motion still there. And Sarah Stella does a barrier attempt there. Until another low kick. And then the hit stun. It's crazy, Sarah with TLC. Stop bullshitting there. Stop bullshitting there, bro. But you can see that. So maybe that was crouch. Maybe that was crouch dashing. Let me see. I don't know what that was. Oh, he was just down on his knee. Okay, so that was a combo. Okay, so right here when that stun happened, let me see. Right there, and then right when this kick hit right here, right there, that started a combo. That's a think of that as a launcher. So it was like a stun. It was a stun move to set up one, two, right, and then he falls on his knees, and then it goes there. He falls on his knees right there. So that was a combo. So maybe float launchers look like that now. I wonder. You know, like this was like so we'll go back to it again. Right there, right there. So that's the launcher, right? They say Dragon Smash, right? And then this is the extender. One, two, right? Now he's just imagine he's still in the air, but he's not. He's actually still standing. He's just stunned. And then this is the combo ender. Because you can tell right here that watch how Akira falls on his knee. That's like that's basically our new way. I'm assuming looking at that, that's probably the new way to finish out the combo. So there's like no such thing as float launchers anymore. So it's tech roll into a throw attempt, and then right there evade, guaranteed after that. That's like maybe Sarah's PK. So, hey Sonny, what's up? What up, Sonny? Very good, very good. Want some money? Want some money? I'm reviewing the Virtua Fighter the new trailer, Sonny. You want to see it? I showed it to you. I texted it to you. That shit looks crazy, man. I'm kind of doing a video review with it. What up, Diesel? Nice to meet you. Yo, likewise. Good, the pleasure to meet you too. So, I tell you, it's. I mean, even the intros look really good on here. Yeah, good duck, shoulder rim, punish, guard break into like hit throw or something. Dashing elbow, guard, thing, launcher, knockdown into a throw, meaty evade into 6 PK into Akira losing his teeth. Shit nuts. Yeah, from like a VF veteran's perspective, um, I mean that's that's my take on what I just saw there as I broke it down. There's that one the VS system is still there. Um, there's a lot like there's a lot more focus on the launchers are still there, but it's just the way that they launch. So it's more hit stun where you knock them, they're just gonna fall on. They're gonna fall down on their knees. They're not gonna float with they're not gonna float a certain way. Um, you don't see dick punch there very often. I don't even see no. I don't even. No, that's the thing. You didn't see a single dick punch. Maybe they took that out. Maybe they took out low punch. They're like, fuck low punch. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, you like what I like about this is that they it looked like they made bounds. It make it look like they made bounds tech roll techable in this case, right? Right there. This is the flop launcher. So you get the guaranteed light small bound right here, right? So now right here when they did the small bound, right when Sarah Seller did the small bound here, you notice Akira. They must have added a different element here where you can actually well, it's more of like a beatdown tech. There's a beatdown exact tech rule, so they must have added that into that mechanic where you can't just get a free you can't get just a combo like that anymore. Right there, so you can still tech roll out of small bounds now. Like you can see the angle changes a little bit. You know, it's like right there. Like you see how the angle already changing. Compared to it like right here, the camera. I'm talking about the camera, okay? That's really cool. That's really freaking cool. Um, it's not stale like it's just going back and forth, you know. Like when you look at it from here, and then you look at it from the beginning, right? See how it's even, and then when you look at it right over here, where they tech where she like kind of tech rolls. You see how the camera look like it's going? It's like the camera used to be like this, and then it's pointing up like this a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So that's what's so cool about it. It's very cinematic. I think after that red particle thing, Stella is put into some sort of disadvantage state, so the camera changes. Yeah. So basically, that was a guard break by Akira. Akira has a guard break from that stance. So when he did the PK, you can see it. Let me show. So shoulder ram, 4PP, knockdown. Right there, right here, PK. PK right there, right? And then he goes into stance, and then he does the guard break. So this could be an indicator of recovery counter hit as well. So this could be an indicator of recovery counter hit because this was punishable from looking at it. Right there. This is punishable. That looks like something that's minus 15. And then PK guaranteed recovery counter hit. IGN video interview of Yamada is up on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna check that out too. So this looks like recovery counter hit as well. Um, and then into stance, into guard break. Now they're like who knows, minus something. Now this could have been like I said, this could be a throw. It could it feels like a zero frame throw and more than a hit throw. Like or it could be just part of another thing in Akira's move list. That it must have it stunned Stella Sarah enough that Akira can do dashing elbow into a gut collapse and then knock down right tech roll into rising kick, which was not there before. So that's nice of Barre. You know, when you see that right there, here you can see when I say hacking at disadvantage, right there, rising kick, probably negative, and then Akira tries to go for a throw whiff, and Sarah does the Abari attempt. She attacks, and then does a launcher. Launcher puts them in a standing state, in a knockdown there. Evade. You can tell evade works because you can see that right there. See? So you hear that swoosh. Look at the position after the red stuff. Yeah, there's a grab whiff in there, so it is there in place. Yeah, the edge of the ring is kind of closer after the guard break. hmm So it looks really good, man. I think from a system from a VF system mechanics perspective, they kept it intact. Um, like I said, we'll see more. We'll see more at Tokyo Game Show. Um, what other elements that they added or revamped it, or even if it's a subtle adjustment to it. So, like you said, the camera angle is now facing this way. Like think of it like as if the camera, you know, thing. So it's really interesting. Okay. Only numbers can stretch a 2 minute trailer up to 1 hour. So knockdown. This is a throw, either a throw or a catch throw, or something. But you can see Akira. See right there, got up. He's holding guard already, so it's gotta be a hit throw. Or catch throw. My bad, catch throw. So, but yeah, that's my breakdown of that. That's my breakdown of that. My take on it. But yeah, Tokyo Game Show, guys. Let me check the. What was it? You said reach Yamada interview with IGN. Let me see. I gotta watch that. So